Imagine outsourcing your most tedious, mind-numbing research to an AI, only to realize it's been confidently lying to you the entire time.
Yeah, that is the nightmare scenario.
All right. Today we're doing a new deep dive into a Reuters Institute panel to uncover the hidden, critical risks of using AI to fact-check and investigate complex stories. We're bypassing the usual tech hype to look at what actually happens when digital assistants become a liability.
And those risks, they actually start before the reporting even really begins. Newsrooms are relying on AI, not just to read documents, but to write the actual code that scrapes and gathers their data.
Oh, the vibe coding thing?
Exactly. Reuters editor Ryan McNeil calls it the vibe coding trap. It's basically generating scripts that you don't fully understand yourself.
Which introduces this massive vulnerability, especially with silent failures in your data pipelines. Like,
Yeah.
say you have a typecasting error where, I don't know, text gets imported into a strictly numeric database column.
Right. Traditionally, a programmer wants that script to just break immediately. You want a big red flag for that anomaly.
But an AI assistant is built to be a conversational pleaser.
Yeah, large language models prioritize a smooth response over, like, strict compilation. So instead of throwing an error and stopping the operation, the AI will quietly handle the anomaly in the background just to keep the program running.
So it secretly alters the data.
Hmm.
That is terrifying for a journalist. I mean, it's like having an overly aggressive autocorrect that secretly changes the whole meaning of an important contract rather than just highlighting the typo for you.
Spot on. You completely lose the ability to justify every decision in your analysis, which puts you in massive legal peril.
Wow.
And a ruined data pipeline is really just the first trap. I mean, if an AI is quietly fixing code behind your back, imagine what it does when you ask it to summarize a messy, real-world document.
It tries to fix reality,
It tries to fix reality.
which totally opens the door to hallucinations. Like the story from journalist Alfreda Kevin Alarici. She went into this while investigating missing flood relief funds, right?
Yes. Her team used AI to scan, I think it was 3,000 pages of Nigerian state budgets.
That's a lot of pages.
It is, and the AI confidently spat out the exact page and paragraph number where the missing money was supposedly recorded.
But when she manually verified it,
The information simply wasn't there.
unreal.
The AI had completely fabricated the data, and when caught, it just politely apologized. It really comes down to how these models work. They predict the most mathematically plausible next sequence of text.
Right, they aren't factual retrieval systems like a search engine.
Exactly, they're probability engines.
So the overarching survival rule from the panel makes a lot of sense. Great enthusiasm, zero trust. You literally have to side-by-side verify every single AI output against the original text.
Yeah, every single time.
But wait, let me push back on this for a second. If journalists are forced to manually verify every single AI output line by line and constantly audit the generated code, is this technology actually saving them time? Or did we just invent an exhausting new type of babysitting?
Well, I mean, it is babysitting, yes. But you're babysitting a machine that can read 3,000 pages of state budgets in 3 seconds.
Okay, fair point.
The time saved is still astronomical, provided you know exactly where its blind spots are.
And those blind spots are huge. The panel highlighted this severe data vacuum problem. Like, AI models can't capture ground realities in data-poor regions.
Like rural India, for example.
Right, because they're constrained entirely by their training data. If the facts aren't already online somewhere, the AI either can't help or it just guesses.
Yeah, and there's an equally dangerous problem on the flip side of that. You can't blindly trust the data that AI gives you, but you also cannot blindly trust the AI with the data you give it.
Oh, the privacy leaks.
Hmm.
Because feeding your own highly sensitive, unreleased investigation files into a commercial AI means you are potentially feeding your massive scoop straight into a public model.
Precisely. Journalists have to explicitly lock down their tech accounts to prevent AI companies from absorbing their workspaces.
So you have to manually toggle those privacy settings.
Yes, or your confidential sources and internal financial data could easily end up in the model's future training weights.
That is wild. So the consensus is really that AI is undeniably powerful. I mean, it's out there right now scanning decades of satellite data in Sudan to document conflict zones and translating tens of thousands of Syrian regime documents to uncover atrocities.
It's incredible, but it can only do those things effectively when kept on a highly skeptical leash.
Well said. So the next time you read a data-heavy news report, keep in mind the immense human oversight required behind the scenes.